Hey Matthew, welcome to class today on Tuesday, the 17th. 16th, hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and go over your announcements for today real quick. Thanks for your work this semester, Matthew. You've done a good job. It's been a good semester, and we've been able to cover a lot of math. Let's go ahead and go over your test. So if you've not read a copy of it yet, go ahead and pause the video, run a copy of it, and then go ahead and look at your test. You will be able to write down whatever I say, so feel free to write down on the test anything that I say. Alright, here we go. Numbers 1, 2, and 3, you're finding the slope of each of those lines, and then by looking at the slopes, Matthew, you're going to tell me whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or oblique. Oblique just means the lines are not parallel or perpendicular. Moving on to number 4, find the midpoint between A and B, and we'll call this point C. Number 5, take your answer from number 4, Matthew, and confirm that your answer is the midpoint. How do you do that? By finding the distance of AC and the distance of CB. Use the distance formula to do that. Matthew, if number 4 and number 5 are correct, then your answers for number 5, AC and CB, will be the same, okay? Number 6, find the measure of angle 1. Number 7, I would like to give you a suggestion for number 7, Matthew. I would write out the picture, I would write out the drawing of the segment, and the segments have points A, B, C, D, and E in alphabetical order. Okay, that's my suggestion. Moving on now, Matthew, to the next page. Use those two statements there, A and B, for numbers 8 through 13. For number 8, write those two statements in if-then form. Number 9, tell me the hypothesis of statement A. Number 10, tell me the conclusion for statement B. Take your two answers from number 8 and write their converses, okay? So look at number 8. You have two answers. Take those two answers and write the converses. Number 12, go back and look at number 11. One of your converses is true. Take this converse and write it in if and only if form. Number 13, the other converse in number 11 is false. Give a counterexample that proves it wrong, okay? Number 14, write vector AB as an ordered pair. Letter A is your initial point. Numbers 15 and 16, use vectors U and V. 15 subtract, 16 multiply the vectors. Okay, moving on to the next page. Simply take that diagram and name a segment or a plane that you're asked to name in numbers 17 through 22. Number 23, solve that system using either linear combination or substitution. Numbers 24 and 25, you're going to write linear equations. Number 24, write a linear equation that is parallel to that line. 25, write a linear equation that is perpendicular to that line. Okay? Number 26, find the measure of angle ACB. Now, Matthew, number 26 is testing your memory on the relationship between two remote interior angles and an exterior angle. With that information, you should be able to set up an equation, solve for x, and then find the measure of angle ACB. Next page, find the length of side AB. That's possible if you know what you're doing there. Number 28, is triangle ACD congruent to triangle ECB? Now, Matthew, if you say yes, then what the reason? If you say yes, the two triangles are congruent, then you must give a reason, and the reason is either side, 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 or SAS, or ASA, or AAS, or HL. Okay? So if you say no, then tell me why not. Number 29, find the length of AB. Now you can do that if you know your math and your angles and your sides and your triangles. Number 30, lines BG, DG, and FG are perpendicular bisectors, which makes point G the circumcenter. Based on this information, draw the three lengths that are congruent. There are three lengths that are congruent, and you should be able to draw those, Matthew, if you know what the circumcenter is. Okay, 31, B is the incenter. What do we know about angles 1 and 2? Okay, you should know. 32, 32 is testing your ability or your memory on mid-segments. Okay? Alright. Number 13, find the exterior angle and the interior angle of an 8-sided regular polygon. 34, find Number 34, one interior angle rhombus. Angle DAB is 90, 80, excuse me, 80. Find the measure of angle 1. Now, Matthew, a rhombus is also a parallelogram, so you should be able to do this, okay? Also, I'm testing your ability on number 35 to know about the relationship between the diagonals and the angles that they intersect, okay? Alright, that is it. Call me if you have any questions. Remember, it's due by Friday. I don't want you to lose any points on the exam, so please have it done on time. Just have your mom email me confirming when you're done. Thanks. Have a nice break. I will contact you when second semester starts. Have a good day.